So, Abdeen, how's it been, bro?
I've been alright. I feel like a lot has changed. You've changed a lot. I know that.
Yeah.
You've like grown into this big Sigma boy now. Pretty cool.
I remember we used to talk about like fitness, right? And you
Mm.
weren't really into that. You weren't really into fitness that much before.
No, not before, but now phew, it's like every day.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's pretty crazy.
I remember like messaging you and you were like, "Yo, I want to like start gym." I was like, "Yeah, yeah, let's do it." And then you just started, bro.
I did start, dude. I feel like I've been doing it for like a year now,
Mm-hmm.
and like properly. I've been going for a bit more. Like my brother used to take me, and yeah, I think from there I kind of like kept going on and off. But for the past year, I've been pretty consistent. So yeah.
What's your like story?
About what? Like,
Just like fitness, anything?
oh, all right. Well, me and my friend, um, I'm allowed to, yeah, Hayden. We started going to the gym about a year ago, and we wanted to just get buff. I guess we're kind of like sick of being skinny. I
Uh-huh.
guess, and we wanted to better ourselves, and the gym is always good for that.
Hmm.
And we shaved our heads. That's when everything really started.
I remember that.
Oof, that's a very humbling experience. It's not good, huh?
I did that myself
Yeah, yeah, I
before.
remember the Marine Carav look. It was pretty sick.
We're just gonna forget about that. But like, was there ever like a point where you like didn't really feel good about your body, so like you just wanted to change it?
I mean, if I'm being honest, I still always feel like that. Like you still look in the mirror and you're like, oh man, I still feel like I could be better.
Yeah.
And it's just like you're never where you want to be. But
Mhm.
you know, sometimes you'll be feeling good and you'll be like, damn, I look good today.
Yeah.
And that's what really matters. And like people people struggle with just looking themselves in the mirror and they're like, oh dude, what am I even doing? And it's like I think gym helps with that a lot
Mm.
because you know you're progressing, and that's the thing that helps.
Mm. What mental like barriers or like challenges did you face?
Consistency. I kept
Same.
setting like big goals for myself,
Hmm.
and like I never could hit those goals. And like you realize that you need to come up with realistic goals
Hmm.
instead of just coming up with ones that you can't achieve realistically. And once you realize that part where you you find out the goals that you want to do, it's like, and they're easier for you to do because it becomes a lot easier. You stay more consistent easier as well.
Yeah, I struggle with consistency as well. So like when I first started,
Mm,
I was like 13, so that's year nine, I think.
mm,
For someone who started gym at year nine, I don't look like I've started gym at year nine. It's because I've been so inconsistent. Like I used to like go like 6 days a week because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go now,
mm.
and then you just drop off because you go too hard, and then you just don't feel it anymore.
Yeah. Were you eating right as well?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, that was a big thing for me because I
Yes.
was like, I would always go to the gym, but I would never eat right. Like I would think like, oh yeah, I'll just eat oats like just 24/7,
Yep.
and that'll be perfect. Like that's my whole diet, oats and milk. But it didn't work out. Like I didn't grow at all.
Mm. For me, it was more like I was just eating bad. Not even like oats.
Mm.
I was just eating complete just trash.
But I'm not gonna lie, I still eat like trash. I'm not gonna lie. Too many mixed smart meals from me, dude. Dude, it's good. It's like $7. You can get it like, oh
Big smart meals, huh? Okay.
yeah,
I've only fixed up my nutrition honestly, for the past 2 weeks.
yeah.
I've only just started getting consistent,
Mm,
and yeah, I'm quite terrible about that.
yeah. I mean, I'm trying to bulk right now, and it feels like when you go from cutting to bulking, you feel like you're just getting fat. It's not a good
Yeah,
feeling, but like you need to stick with it. And like I feel like I can just eat anything, and sometimes I'm still not eating enough.
yeah. For me, I feel like I'm eating like very little, but I'm just not losing anything.
Mm.
It is really just the same, except you're just bulky and I'm cutting.
Yeah, no,
Hmm.
different struggles. Sometimes people find struggles in different things. Like what you might find hard, I might find easy. What I might find hard, you might find easy. You
Yeah.
know, and that's the thing.
Hmm. What's changed since year nine? You know.
Since year nine, I mean, year nine, I was obsessed with like, you know, looking good for other people and like
Mm-hmm.
doing things for other people. Like I would learn something like piano or something, and I would do it just to get other people's appreciation.
Hmm.
But you realize there's just like that big hole that you're trying to fill inside of you, and like it doesn't work because you realize there's just emptiness,
Hmm.
you know. And so need to when you're doing a hobby that you like, you need to find happiness in the fact that you're getting better
Yeah.
and you're doing well for yourself. Like you're doing it for yourself,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
So do you still do like skating and stuff?
Oh yeah, nah, like last week I got hella injured. It was
Yeah.
really bad. I fell like 5 times, like a big lump on my hip. I got crazy like cuts on my elbows and it was horrible. But yeah,
Damn.
I stopped doing it like as much. So
So when did you start skating?
I think year 7 or 8, I used to go down to the skate park and that used to be like a way for me to get away from things from home. And like I found it's so fun for some reason skating outside in the front of my driveway,
Mm-hmm.
and just like I didn't have to listen to my siblings yell at each other and like my parents. Oh, it was good. It was like a refresher from everything. But then like I went through this big break of like skating and stuff, and that's
Mm-hmm.
when you don't do anything, you find like you're just sitting on your phone in your bed and
Yeah.
you're not getting anything from it. But when you're going outside, you're getting your sunlight in. You feel accomplished.
Yeah.
Like you get a big dopamine rush from just going outside, and that's good.
Like for me, like before I started going to the gym, I felt terrible because I just wasn't doing anything. I was just playing video games, staying home.
Mm,
And when I started going to the gym, it felt like I was accomplishing something, even though it wasn't like much. I was just going to the gym,
mm,
but it still felt like something, you know? Before that, I felt like I wasn't doing anything.
mm.
Yeah.
So like, how long ago did you start going to the gym like properly? Like when did you start like realizing that I'm not
Honestly, I don't think I ever started going properly.
really?
Now I am. But like, I would start going properly, but then I'll just stop for like 2 months.
Oh yeah.
And then I'll start going again and stop. But like, when I do go, I train like really hard. And that's why I just can't sustain that. And I'm trying to fix that.
Oh yeah. Like you're building the higher expectations for yourself,
Exactly.
and sometimes you just can't hit it, and like
Yeah.
it's not a problem of like I'm not good enough. It's more of a problem of like you can't do it because people's minds are just wired differently,
Yeah.
and like humans in general, they can't do all these things.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to set realistic things that you can do. Like set goals that like apply to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's very important, especially for the gym.
Have you had any like mental health struggles yourself or?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I think mental health is very important. You need to, because I think right now I'm going through a slump as well,
Mm-hmm.
and it's hard because you find things to cope with it, and it's just not the right way to go about things.
Mm-hmm.
And so you need to just keep yourself busy and like keep your mind occupied. Because some people handle it better than others.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
I find life's just always up and downs.
Mm,
But like I feel like 2 weeks ago, how I was feeling was just complete different to now. Like I feel like my life just changed like recently because when I started doing this podcast, I felt the same thing as when I did when I started going to the gym.
mm,
I felt like more accomplished, you know. But before I was just feeling like you always need to find something new to do
yeah.
to feel accomplished. Like I've already like really like started going to the gym. Now what? You know, so
Yeah, you gotta find the next step.
exactly.
That's
Yeah. Hmm.
Why did you start this podcast? That's what I want to know.
Honestly, I've always just thought of like I've always wanted to do something online, you know?
Mm,
Like when I was 9 years old, I made a YouTube channel. It wasn't exactly the greatest, but I've always had a passion for this. But like after that, I like I got bullied for it basically,
Mm,
and then I never got the courage to do it until I was like, fuck it,
mm,
I don't care anymore. So I just asked the bass one day. I was like, yo, we should just start a podcast. He was like, yep, let's do it. So I was
yeah.
like, okay, let's go.
Shout out to Bass. Yeah. I'm proud of you. Like I didn't know. I remember it popped up on my Instagram,
Mhm.
and it was like you and Karat talking, and I was like, "What the heck? This is sick."
How did you find out about it? It just randomly came up in your feed?
Two people sent it to me, and
Yeah.
they were like, "Dude, check this out," and I was like, "Oh, damn, that's cool."
Yeah, so the first video we did, so like, okay, when you post on TikTok, you only get like one, two, three shares, right?
Yeah,
People don't share your video much because they just keep scrolling.
yeah.
We got 100 shares on that video
On TikTok.
on Instagram, TikTok, literally everything.
Damn.
School just like they spread it everywhere.
Yeah,
And then the next day, me and Abbas go to like school, and they were like, "Mine's emotion, whoa!" It was like so different. Like a lot of people like were like, "Oh yeah, good job," but then a lot of people like, "What the hell are you doing?" You know?
yeah. No, people are gonna be like that.
Yeah.
I guess do what you want. You know, it doesn't really matter. People are always gonna not like what you do,
Hmm.
and you just gotta get around that. You know,
Yeah. What's your best tip to like get consistent?
to get consistent. Dude, I think a big thing for me was finding competition because I think I'm a very competitive person.
Mhm.
And when you find like a gym bro or something, or like a friend that you go to the gym with, you kind of always want to be better than them.
Yeah.
Not from like a bad place, but from like you're pushing each other.
Hmm.
And I think that's so important for
Yeah.
making progress and stuff like that. Being competitive, being passionate, stuff like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably my biggest tip. It's so important.
You know what? That's so true. Because I was watching this video, and they were talking about like making the grind fun, right?
Mm,
So like, you see these like people that are like, oh yeah, being alone is so cool. These like sigmas,
yeah, winter arc.
exactly. And it's like, oh yeah, they're like, yeah, I don't need anyone. I don't need friends. But that's just so dumb. Like, you'll make more progress doing something with someone else
Mm,
than like if let's say if I went gym solo and then I went with someone else would like drive me to go harder. Go harder on my workouts, do more of the podcast. If this was me solo, I just wouldn't be doing this.
yeah, but see, like having someone like a bass, it
Exactly.
makes it easier. You're spreading the load on other people, and
Yeah.
you're not just putting it on your shoulders. You know.
It's also just like more fun. Like I have fun making the podcast because it's just just having
It's a
fun.
fun thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a good job on it.
Hmm.
I'm telling you, the setup looks crazy, guys. I'm telling you,
Thanks.
it's actually high tech. I was so
Okay.
surprised when I walked in. Shit.
So, what addictions did you struggle with? Have you ever struggled with anything?
Yes. Yeah, I'm still struggling with them. I don't know if I want to go public with this
Okay,
stuff,
that's fine.
but alcohol. I think I was drinking a bit too much, and it's been fine now. Alcohol's fine. I think nicotine. Whew, once you start that, it's so hard to get off, and I think I'm still trying.
Mm-hmm.
But like every now and then, it's like a social thing, and it's so bad. There's no good that comes out of it. It's just you're doing it for other people's validation, and it's like you need to you need to snap out of it. You know,
Yeah.
for anyone who's addicted to things, it's not a thing that you can top off. You know, it's
Yeah.
not a thing that you can just lock in, and there's like a whole process that goes along with it,
Mm-hmm.
and you just need to find your own way of dealing with it. You know.
What's like made it easy for you to like cope with it, or like just not cope with like made it like easier to like deal with the addiction?
Well, you're supposed to treat your body like a temple,
Yeah.
and like you need to, because if you want to live long, you can't be doing this dumb stuff. It's like,
Yeah.
because I want to live long, I want to be old, I want to have like grandkids and watch them run around and shit. So I don't want to just die.
Damn, dude. Yeah. I've had addictions, but like not that severe, I mean, still bad, but like for example, video games. I've had addictions with like social media and stuff.
Oh yeah, I had a crazy Macca's addiction. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still struggling with that one. The same as chess. I got hella addicted to chess. I remember we used to play.
Yup,
I used to
dude.
I used to be this guy's mentor.
I used to be trash. I'm still trash at chess. I never really got good at that one.
Nah, it's a fun thing. I think that's a good addiction, I guess, being good at chess.
Yeah.
So it makes you seem like a nerd. Whatever.
Well, I feel like it's so much better than just other games.
Chess.
Yeah, because it really makes you think.
Yeah, no, I think games like that, that's basically a puzzle.
Yeah.
And it's helpful in like real world situations because like there's so much pattern recognition involved.
Hmm.
And I think pattern recognition is used for a lot of things when you're learning things. Like it's got cognitive benefits and stuff like that. So I think chess is a good way. I want to get my kids into it. Not like
Hmm.
into it in the depth that I was, but enough so it's healthy.
Yeah. Honestly, I think chess isn't even an addiction. Like it's like for example saying like people like addicted to the gym.
Mm,
That's a good addiction. I wish I had that addiction.
addicted to the gym. Yeah, no, I think what people treat the gym like it's some sort of chore. But you
Yeah.
gotta learn to enjoy it. It's like doing legs.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna like it the first couple times, but the more you do it, you'll start enjoying it. It's a weird thing.
Yeah, like one tip I have for like people who are like really struggling with gym, people like me, for example, I used to go at like a 10. I used to train at 10. But
Mm,
you need to start training at like a 7.
yeah, yeah.
So like okay, let's say I can do 10 pull-ups
Mm,
maximum. And I do 10 pull-ups in one day. I'm not going to be able to do even one pull-up the next day
yeah,
cuz I just exert all energy in one day. That's what I used to do. For anyone struggling, just go easier each day so it's more easier to be consistent, if that makes sense.
yeah, yeah. Step by step.
Yeah.
It's so important.
Oh, okay.
Shit,
What do you think about like competitive arm wrestling?
dude. I used to. The reason I got into it more was because you beat me. And like, I think what class was it? It was like Hizzy or something.
Yeah, yeah. I don't even remember it, bro. I don't remember beating you in an arm wrestle.
I remember it because that was when I started going to the gym,
Mm-mm.
and then like I felt so strong and I was so egotistical. And this guy, he just comes in and just destroys my ego.
Bro,
Um,
I think I'm the best arm wrestler in school. Okay.
Oh, I don't know, man. There were some pretty.
Who? Nobody, bro.
No, I can name some names that you might have trouble with.
I think I beat when I was in year 10. I was beating the seniors, right?
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't want to flex, but like I used to watch like it all started. My obsession for arm wrestling started in year 8
Yeah.
when I was getting beat by everybody. Year 7, and then I was like, okay, I need to lock in. I started training it. I started learning how the forearm works, and then from there it was a breeze. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. No, I remember I was walking like to the bus stop with you one. This was before you started going to the gym,
Yeah.
and you were like, "Dude, I want big arms. I want big arms." So, so we're walking home, and I'm thinking, this guy, dude, there's no way he's gonna get big arms. I remember we came back. I came back from school holidays, and I was looking at you because you were walking in front of me, and I realized that you had like muscle in your back, and I was like, "What the heck?"
But yeah, I remember when I was in year 8, like I used to be super skinny. You know what I mean? And then I started like watching like it sounds cringy like Hamza videos, like red pill videos. Like they weren't good for like overall like social communication. But I started like going to the gym every day, and I said to the people in my class,
Hmm.
I'm not gonna drop names. I was like, I will get jacked. And then everybody, I'm not kidding you, everybody in the whole class started cracking up laughing. Okay, everybody, bro. And then I said, I will get jacked. 2 years later, I waited. I took my revenge. I took my shirt off in the swim carnival. Let's just say, like, everybody wasn't laughing at me then. Okay, that was my revenge story.
Yeah, I still suck at taking my shirt off. I
Yeah.
feel so. It feels uncomfortable.
No, I don't really care. I just like if I just take it off if I go swimming. Like for me, like I don't really care about impressing others. It's just for myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, it's a cool feeling when you take off your shirt. You built like a bit of a chest.
Yeah, yeah, bro.
Walking around with double D's.
Bro, I used to always skip chest back in the day.
Really?
Yeah,
That was like my favorite thing to train.
I always hated training upper body because when I first started, I would train upper body and I'd be so weak at it.
Yeah.
But when I first started and I trained legs, my legs would be so strong. So I had a very big ego. So I would end up doing deadlifts as heavy as I could. I would go as heavy as I could. I would do 100 for 10. And keep in mind, I was like 50, 60 kilos. So I was like, oh, it's because
How much do you weigh now?
I weigh like 75 now. So.
75. So
Yeah.
You're like 3 kilos more than me.
Really, really.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, we're going to lose all that weight in Ramadan, bro. What do you think about Ramadan, bro?
Dude, I've done it for the past couple years.
Yeah.
Honestly, people overhype it. Like the first couple days are hard,
Yeah.
but then when like you get into it, it's like it just
It's a
turns into
routine, yeah.
habit.
For me, it's like you do it and the first sip of water, it never gets old. It never gets old, bro. You like fantasize about food like the whole day. Like your For You page goes from like gym content to like just mukbang videos, bro. I don't know, man. But I do think that Ramadan is like it's definitely one of the better traditions out there because you realize like a lot of people they don't get to eat food every day, and you realize about the importance of food because a lot of people in the world they don't get to eat food regularly like us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think a big part of why I do it is for gratefulness,
Mm-hmm.
and to be grateful for what you have is so important because you become arrogant and egotistical if you don't know what you have,
Mm-hmm.
and having Ramadan is like you just become grateful for everything.
Yeah,
Having the
100%.
food at the end of the day with your family.
With your family, and you get to enjoy that. A lot of people, like they're like, oh, they would pay billions to like be with their family again.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a lot of people like they don't like understand how important it is to eat with your family and be grateful for them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So are you like Muslim fully?
I still have my struggles, but yeah, I do try to be a good active Muslim, and I do try to like I just go to the masjid regularly. That's it. Yeah, like every Saturday.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been to the mosque in so long.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
Yeah, I know. It's just because I'm big into looking into religions.
Yeah.
So I look into so many different religions.
Mm-mm.
Like the more you look into some of them, like the more you realize there's so many contradictions.
There's a lot of contradictions in other religions, yeah. But that's for the different podcast, mate. Maybe this is about the health and fitness.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I do think, yeah. That is true.
Mm.
Yeah, but...
So many people aren't like religious, and I like you. For me, I go out of it and into it again.
Same.
Like I know there's a God,
Yeah.
obviously, and having a God, like in your life, it makes things so much like easier because they say the chances of you being like depressed and stuff like that,
Yeah, it goes down.
it goes so far down.
Yeah.
That like what is it? I think it's like there's like 20% of religious families in their 20s.
Yeah.
Most of them aren't depressed.
Yeah.
20% are depressed. Out of like that means 80% of people.
All happy, joyful.
Exactly. And
What do you think it comes from? What do you think it comes from?
well, some people feel like they don't have anyone to talk to,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't have anyone to rely on.
Mm.
So they put it all on themselves. They build all this up in like and they bottle it up. But people who are religious, they can put it onto God as well.
And like ask for forgiveness and stuff. You know?
Exactly. And it takes so much strain away from your soul
Mm.
that it's so beneficial. And like if you really, really believe it, you're gonna see differences in your life.
Like I do see like the average religious person is just way more better. Like they're not like you can like be around them and not worry about them like stabbing your back. You know what I mean?
And they're so much nicer. Like there are nice people who are like atheists.
Yeah.
But it's less likely.
Yeah, way less likely. I'm not trying to throw.
Yeah, I'm not marginalizing people who aren't religious. It's just like you see in theism that there's so much more good people. Like I was literally in Stratfield earlier today.
Yeah.
Pick up my car. I got a car now.
Yo, you got a car?
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
that's sick, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. I was in Stratfield, and there's a lot of like Muslim people there.
Yeah, yeah.
And like I remember getting off the bus, and there was like everyone. You could just feel a nice vibe. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
Like you can feel a difference when you're
It's
around.
like almost like a community being around a bunch of Muslims. They all care for you. They're all there for you. Like I go to the mosque, like everybody there is like a sincere, genuine person.
Mm.
But like I don't want to throw shade, but I do think that going and meeting religious people at a community center would be definitely something to improve your mental health because you're around like-minded people who are trying to be good in life. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I encourage anyone watching to at least check out religion. It doesn't matter which one.
Mm.
Maybe go to Islam or Christianity, Hinduism,
Yeah.
whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
But if you check it out, you'll notice a difference in your life, and you'll notice that the people around you, they'll grow with you,
Mm.
and that's so important for you because the people around you are who shape you. What is it? The five people.
The 5 people around you shape you the most.
Exactly.
That's so true because I had this friend, right? And bro, he was not a good person. And my people, like my friends, all my family, they said I changed so much.
Is
I
it the
didn't
friend
know.
that I'm thinking of.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't know who I was. Like I would go to bed, I'm like, well, who am I? Like, this person or this person? And then as soon as I cut ties with him, like I started thinking much more gratefully for my family. All this stuff changed because of the people you spend the time with the most is the people you are.
Mm.
Yeah.
I remember you guys used to be very close friends.
Yeah, yeah, bro. We used to go out every day getting fried brothers. Like we were like this, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff changes, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. I guess it's life, you know. Throws you a curveball.
Should we tell the story of what happened?
Maybe. Okay, yeah. We'll see what happens. Yeah.
All right. Basically, I went to the gym with my sister. She was begging me for like a week to go with her, and I came back from this trip with my friends. We got an Airbnb, and that was the day that we came back.
Yeah.
And I woke up early, and I was so tired
Mm.
the whole day. My sister was begging me all day.
I remember.
When are we gonna go?
You
When are we
looked
gonna
so
go?
done in the gym. You're like, bro, let me out, bro.
So done. And this guy and his friend comes up to me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say a name.
My ex-friend.
Ex-friend, and they come up to me and they're like, $100 if you give me any lift of your choice.
What's crazy? This guy ends up like, all right, wait, you explain it.
Anyway, and I was like, dude, I'm not in the mood right now. Like, I'm tired. And he's like, no, you want $100 or not? And I'm like, okay. And I was like, do you want to pick the exercise? And he was like, no, your choice. I'll win anyway. And I was like, anyway,
You're going up against the Arab, okay? You're gonna lose. You're down to lose.
I think I chose
Shoulder press.
shoulder press. That's right. And I think we started on like, what was it, 12.5?
Yeah.
I went up really easy. It was 5 reps of each.
Yeah.
Like weight, and we kept going up, and I could see that I was gonna win. Like when he got to like the 17.
Yeah. Struggling. He's like, ah.
And I did them really quickly. Anyway, I ended up winning that, and
Yeah.
then we went on to the next exercise, which was
Bench press.
bench press. But the whole time I was so tired, and I didn't want to put energy into social.
Oh my god. You're just zoning out. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to do anything, and he was like so pumped up and everything, and I could see this, and I was like, oh, I feel so bad. I win in that as well.
Yeah.
I think I did.
He
it,
just did 80. Just like, boom.
Yeah, that was my PR as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. When I saw that, I was pretty impressed.
Yeah, no. Now it's gone up now.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then I tried asking for my money.
Bro, the guy's face went from to like,
Yeah, but he's like, my sister keeps telling me he's balling, and I'm like, dude, what? I checked his account. He had like
50K, by the way. He had 50K in his account.
Yeah, I don't mind. I didn't expect money.
Yeah, no. You were chill about it.
Yeah,
He did end up giving the money. He's a man of his word.
He didn't give me money.
He did. He gave $100 cash to Miriam.
She did not give that to me.
He didn't give you the money. What the hell, bro?
Oh no! What the heck?
Nah, he cheeky. Wallah promised he gave $100.
I believe you. It's fine. She'll probably needs it more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
She robbed you, bro. She robbed you.
yeah, he was so angry, and I said we did double or nothing on
Yeah.
something that he wanted to do, dips, and I've never done weighted dips in my life. I've done normal diffs for for my chest, but not like normal tricep.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember who won. I think we did the same amount on top of our body weight.
Yeah. It was like 20 kilos.
No.
The heaviest he got to was 25, and you did that one.
Yeah. Yeah. I did more weight, but
Yeah.
it was the same because
Yeah.
he was lighter than me. But I think we were the same weight then.
Yeah.
Like roughly the same because I was on like cut. And we tied, and I was like, all right. He was telling me something. What did he say after I did it?
I don't know. He just got so like pissy and angry. Like he just couldn't accept defeat, bro. And I'm like, Thomas, I'm like, you gotta accept defeat, bro.
Yeah, but I remember going away. Oh no. He got really angry at me, and he was like, "Dude, you're just too nonchalant." like,
Oh, yeah, I remember.
you're acting like when you do a lift, you don't care about it. And I was like, sorry. I told him straight up. I was like, I'm sorry, I was like that. I'm telling you now, I'm tired, and I don't really,
I don't really care.
I don't care. And he was like, yeah, whatever, bro. You're just too nonchalant. And I went away. I did a couple more sets with my sister. I was showing her the form. And
Yeah.
now she's pretty consistent. She likes going to the gym now.
Yeah.
Which is good. I'm happy.
My sister goes to the gym. Yeah.
Which one?
Farrell. Yeah. Farrell made a full turnaround with her life, by the way.
Really?
Yeah. She quit. She quit like her bad habits. I'm not gonna say what they are. Yeah. Because I haven't asked her. Well, what shocks me is like how many years have you been going to the gym?
Like, I started going with my brother, like maybe around 2 years ago.
Like
but
not
I
like
didn't-
super seriously.
like super seriously when I went bold. So January.
January. You've already benching like 85. Like a lot of people in life, like some people like me, they start off with 50 kilos. Like I have low bone density. You
Yeah.
have better bone density. It's genetics. You know what I mean?
I started off on 40 kilos.
40 kilos. Really?
Yeah, it slowly went up in the 2 years. I think I got up. First year I got up to 60.
I've seen your brother though, Abdullah. He's a unit.
I think he benches like 130.
Yeah. That's your genetics. bro.
Deadlifts like 200.
No, you can. You obviously have good genetics.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're in the gym starting off, like what made you go from 40 kilos to like 72?
Dude, for bench specifically.
Yeah.
People don't understand. Like they just train their chest. If you want to get your bench to go up specifically, you need to bench.
Yeah.
Like not train your chest, like incline double press and
Yeah.
all these different movers, chest flies. That's not going to train your bench as well as just benching will train your bench. You know, if you want to get good at something, what do?
You do
practice
the movement. Yeah.
exactly, and that's very important. And doing like pause reps with bench is also really important. And don't get into a relationship.
Yeah. Make sure if you get into one, you break up.
Because that'll just stagnate your gym growth.
Yeah.
And you won't get any gains or anything.
Yeah. If you're happy, the number one rule in the gym: if you're happy, you're not gonna make any gains. Okay.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, you can be happy. You can be in a relationship.
Yeah.
But like, don't place your happiness in something that's not yours. You know, and that's important. You know?
Yeah.